Hey, I really need you to do me a favor. It's really important. Could you double my allowance for this month? I'm so poor at the moment because I spent so much money on my wedding and everything this month. It's going to be fabulous. You understand, right? I need everything to be perfect, so I really need some extra cash for myself this month. Please and thank you.
Okay, now hold on just a minute. So you're getting married this month? But you said that you were going to become a housewife. Is this really necessary? Do you actually need more money?
Of course I do. How could you ask that? Getting married costs a lot of money these days. Don't you understand that? Honestly, I'm not that surprised that you said that since you're not actually my real parent anyway. You've never been kind to me.
Really, Lucia, you know that's not true. I'm always kind to you and do what I can for you. As you should know, I don't have a lot of money and I've never been very wealthy either. When you ask these sorts of things, it puts me right on the edge of my seat. I don't know how you're going to react.
Yeah. That's what you say to me all the time. Up until now, you've always been nagging me. It's been so annoying. I thought you were thinking about me and how I'd get by financially. But even then, you still can't afford to give me any money. It's ridiculous.
Lucia, why would you say something like that? I have always told you how much I'll support you in your decisions and help you out. I think about you a lot, Lucia. Don't you know that? Otherwise, I wouldn't have made such an effort to raise you well.
Well, it was only convenient for you to look after me. There's no other way to say it. You probably only wanted to look after me to prove you're a good auntie. Up until now, everything you've done you've complained about, and you've always got something to say about my actions. Do you even want to come to my wedding this month, Aunt Maya?
Hey, Lucia, come on, don't be like that. You know that's not true. I'm really looking forward to the wedding and watching you walk down the aisle. You're almost like a daughter to me, and I've worked hard to raise you as best I can. I'll do whatever it takes for you to achieve your dream goals.
But aren't you just saying that to stay on my good side? It's all just lip and no meaning. Maya, if you want me to live my dreams, give me some much money then. You do know that brides spend a lot of money on their weddings, right? Since they only get to do it once in their lives. I need money to spend on getting my nails done, massages, and the salon so I can look beautiful for my wedding day. But of course, you wouldn't know that, would you, Maya, since you've never been married before.
And do you know how many times I've heard this conversation from you before, Lucia? Come to think of it, your mom was also spending a lot of money before her wedding day, too. She lost quite a bit of weight and she spent a lot of money on salons, cosmetics, and other things. She looked so beautiful.
Exactly. She did that. That's why I'm spending my money on that and working hard to do it. And Maya, surely you can help me out here. I need to look my best.
Well, I want to help you, really I do, but it's not that easy for me to just give you a lot of money to spend on so many luxurious things when I don't have a lot of money myself. I really don't have a lot of money to give you, Lucia. I'm really sorry. I just can't give you any money right now. I transferred some allowance into your bank account this month, didn't I? You've got a job as well. Can you make ends meet on your own? Surely you must have quite a lot of savings building up in your account, yeah?
You don't understand, Aunt Maya. I'm barely making ends meet each month. That's why I'm living such a tough life right now. Am I not important enough to you that you can't sacrifice just a little bit of your hard-earned cash?
But you're a full-grown adult now, Lucia. I can't just keep giving you money when I need it to live myself. It's a really tough situation for me right now as well, you know?
Yeah, but I'm going to be getting married soon, and then after that, all I'll be is a housewife. I'm already starting the process of quitting my job. I'll eventually run out of money to spend. My bank account will be sitting at zero. I can't have that. I won't be able to earn my own money anymore. It's going to be an even worse situation than I'm in now. It's going to be impossible to live.
Look, I get where you're coming from, but do you even want to be a housewife, Lucia? You don't have to be a housewife if you don't want to. If you need to have a lot of money to be able to do anything, shouldn't you just continue on working even after you get married?
But my dream has always been to become a housewife and a mother eventually. I always saw you working hard on your own for such a long time, Aunt Maya. Of course, a lot of women marry rich men and have their husbands provide for them. I thought that to have a happy life, you need to live elegantly and full of riches.
Well, as you know, I turned out to be a teacher and I loved my job. Lucia, happiness is different for each person, so I think whatever you do will be fine. But if you only stick to one way of thinking, when the time comes, you might become miserable and you won't be able to protect your thoughts and feelings, okay?
You're not making any sense, Auntie. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Your life changed when you decided to raise me as your own child. You just want to reaffirm your way of life, right? It's so miserable. I don't want to live the way you did. I want to live a wealthy life.
I know your life changed a lot when you were younger with your parents' sudden car accident. I was shocked too. I was so upset because I had the responsibility of raising a child thrust upon me because of your parents' death. It's a scary situation for everyone involved. But I still liked the way my life turned out because I got to raise you. I know it's hard to think about, but don't you like the way your life turned out?
What the heck are you on about? Are you trying to act like the tragic heroine in this story? You're trying to find a loophole in making me feel bad, aren't you? You're just wanting to hurt me, aren't you? Since I ruined your life plan?
You know that I said nothing of the sort, Lucia. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Well, from my perspective, you're always complaining about things and how you wish things were different. That you worked so hard until you almost fell over. What an absolute joke, Auntie. You're not funny, you know. We all know I'm the one who ruined what you wanted to do.
Look, I'm really sorry that you feel this way, but I think you're being really unreasonable right now. Sometimes you say so many extreme things.
Yeah, well, you're just an old lady who doesn't understand that we need to be selfish to stay useful and achieve our dreams. You're the one who chose to give it all up. But of course, you only kept your mouth shut about it all because you didn't want other people to hear you complaining about how stressful it was to raise me. I better tell you, my wedding dress is going to be bright red. No matter what you tell me to do, my mind's been made up. That's the dress I'm going for. I'm not going back on my decision, so would you please put your money towards buying me a stunning wedding dress? Please and thank you.
Oh my God, what did you just say? I wasn't even talking about your wedding dress at all. You don't listen to me. Are you seriously going to have your wedding dress be bright red? I think that's a bit too much. Don't you think so?
You're always like this. You turn it around and make it about yourself. It's always about Auntie Maya, everybody. Are you going to tell me it's not traditional? That it's not culturally acceptable? I guess you want to complain some more now, huh?
No, I'm not complaining, Lucia. I'm just saying that you say really extreme things sometimes and you don't realize how hurtful those things are. It's your wedding, so you can do whatever you want. If you're going to cause trouble to other people, you need to stop and think before you act. That's what I hope you were doing up until now, but it's your wedding and your choices. I hope you'll be happy with what you choose to do.
Wow. Has your way of thinking changed since you've aged dramatically? Auntie, I definitely thought you'd have something to complain about.
Why do you think that? I'm not that bad, am I? Up until now, I think I've given you the freedom to do whatever you want. However, I have always scolded people for things that have caused other people some trouble. But it seems like something you've been doing to people lately.
Yeah. It's always my fault, isn't it, Auntie? I'm the one who always creates trouble for everyone else, don't I?
I'm not saying you've always been causing trouble, Lucia. You're really not paying attention to what I'm saying, are you?
I kind of missed giving you crap like that when I was a child, but it's okay. Just forget what I said to you. Anyway, I'll say that the color of my wedding dress is none of your business. I just wanted to tell you that that's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's fine. Just do whatever you like, dear. Thanks for telling me, I suppose. I'm looking forward to your wedding ceremony. It's going to be great.
Wow. I can't believe that it's almost time for Lucia's wedding soon. I'm already so nervous for her.
Why are you nervous, Mom? What am I going to do with you? I've got everything prepared, so it'll be fine.
Oh yes, of course you do, sweetie. Gosh, let me tell you a story, Maya. When I attended your sister's wedding, I was even more nervous than she was, to the point I was sweating profusely. I remember all of you laughing in my armpit stains. It was a crazy time.
Ah, yes. Now that I think about it, I remember what's happening. But now this time it's going to be your granddaughter's wedding, okay? There's no need for you to be nervous about her getting married at all. You'll be fine, Mom.
Yeah, I think I will be too, I hope. After all, she's a beautiful lady that was raised by a strong and inspirational woman. But yeah, I've also have many things to think about.
Huh. Yeah, I guess so, but you don't have to worry about a thing. Just let me do it if something doesn't go right. Don't lift a finger, Mom.
I mean, look, you took the responsibility of taking care of Lucia and raising her. Is that what you meant when you said you wanted to protect my body? I think that's why I feel so indebted to you for doing that. Am I correct in saying that?
That's something that you shouldn't worry about anymore. We all knew it would be too much for you to take on Lucia. Besides, Lucia's my sister's daughter, and I was going to be the guardian if something happened to them. There is no question as to who should have raised Maya. I knew I had to step up, and you helped along the way.
Even so, it was my own daughter who passed away, so I feel guilty in not doing as much as I should have. I should have been the one to raise Lucia.
That shouldn't be how it works, Mom. Just the fact that you think that breaks my heart. You know you weren't well back then. I'm really glad that you're all healed up now, but that's just a result of what happened. I've been working as an office lady since then, so I've got plenty of things to give.
Maya, that's not exactly what you did. You've made a lot of sacrifices for Lucia. I do know that you worked hard to earn money. You quit your job at a company that required you to do a lot of overtime, and you made the time to raise your child. Instead, you worked part-time so you could spend time with Lucia. Before I knew it, you were working from home and things were changing and...
Yes, Mom, I know, but I really can't do much about the situation I'm in right now. I've recently been earning a bit of money and enjoying life for myself. But since I'm the one who raised Lucia, I also need to pay for some of her living expenses. I didn't want her to live in poverty, so I did my best to give her what she needed. It was more for my own sake that I did that. I think I wanted her to have things that other kids her age had, like the popular toys and games.
Wow, my dear daughter. I just want you to know that you've done a great job with Lucia. I'm sure your big sister would be very grateful for what you've done for her.
Yeah, I really hope Lucia's mom and dad would be really thankful for all the things I've given to their daughter. But if both of them hadn't gotten caught in that car accident, I'm sure Lucia would be in a lot happier place right now.
Hey, now you don't need to think about that too much, Maya. We'll never know what it would have been like if they survived. You can't think about the what-ifs because they'll never happen. Besides, I'm sure you did the best you could, and I don't think you would have done anything wrong. You had to make the most out of a bad situation. But also, you don't have to be totally responsible for Lucia's life. She's an adult now and needs to realize what the big wide world is like.
Yeah, I do know that. It's just going to be so hard to do this to her after what happened to her parents.
Hey, you did your best with raising the child, Maya. Don't discredit anything you did for her. Even though you were her age when you started to raise her, you were in love, but you gave up on that. You worked hard to raise Lucia, and you gave up so much, so now it's time to think about your own happiness. Nobody else's, Maya.
Ah, yes, I suppose I should think about that more often. There wasn't the time to fall in love back then. I was once able to keep my husband happy before Lucia lost her parents, but I couldn't even do that after everything changed.
You're way too kind to everyone but yourself, Maya. Don't you think you're sacrificing your own happiness to please others? What about doing what you want for a change, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to change my mindset to do that now. At the time, I was desperately pleasing everyone around me. So these days, I finally realized that if I want to live the life I want to lead, I do want to be happy and have someone to love. There are times when I wish that I could be with someone and we can achieve our dreams together. Well, if I can find a partner to do that with.
It would be so nice if you could meet someone and do so many things with them. It would be lovely to see you so happy again. Wow, it's so rare for you to say something like that when you're thinking about other people. It's nice to hear you're thinking about what you want, dear. Do you know anyone who would want to meet up with you? Is there already someone that's ticking those boxes for you?
No, it's not quite like that yet, Mom, but I've recently been in contact with someone that I think has a really great personality. But I don't know if they're intending to take the next step yet. I'm not really sure if we want the same things or not. I won't do anything yet, but maybe once everything calms down with Lucia, then maybe I'll make a move. It'll give me peace of mind.
Well, I really hope that goes well for you, my dear. Hang in there, Maya. You're doing so great, and I'm really proud of you for everything you've achieved so far in life. I'm really proud to have a daughter like you who's caring and supportive of other people, but is also thinking about her own happiness now.
Aw, thank you, Mom. I really appreciate your kindness and support. If Lucia felt the same way towards me, I'd feel even more appreciated. I don't know how this other person feels about me, so I hope they appreciate what I do for them too. I feel so depressed right now, Mom. I just feel a bit lost at how to cope with things right now.
Oh, honey, I'm sure that's not true. I bet you 100% that Lucia's grateful for everything you do or try to do for her.
Well, I really hope so, Mom. I really hope she feels that way towards me. It would make me feel so sad if she didn't.
Hey, what do you think you're doing here? Why did you come for? Why did you come and show your wrinkly face around here?
Oh, Lucia, I don't know what you mean by that. I came because I'm your auntie and we're family. I was just really looking forward to the wedding day, so I thought I'd show up a little bit earlier. Why don't you pour me some wine once we see each other? That would be good, right?
What the heck are you talking about, Auntie? I suppose it's only natural for some old lady to just show up, even though they weren't invited, right? I'm going to pour myself a beer so that I can relax and calm down. I can't believe this.
Some old lady? Who are you talking about? Me? Don't you know that I'm the one who raised you? I'm not some old lady. I'm your Auntie Maya.
Even though you turn around and say that you raised me to every single person you know, you've got no idea who I am as a person. We're more like strangers to each other. The only people that I want at the ceremony are close family, so everyone else should just go home. And I'm talking about you, Maya. So, bye-bye now, and don't come near me.
What on earth is going on here? Are you seriously telling me to leave the wedding ceremony? But I'm your family, Lucia. How am I nothing but a stranger to you when I was the one who raised you since your parents died? You're not making any sense.
Look, I said what I said, all right? We're strangers to each other. I don't want you here at my wedding. I'm busy with trying to organize my wedding here. You're such a patronizing old hag that's nothing for me and refuses to give me any money for the wedding. Go home now, and don't even try to come back.
I can't believe you just called me that. I thought you appreciated me a bit more than that. Fine, I'll go home then.
Good. You should do as you're told, you wrinkly old hag. Also, I don't want anything to do with you, so I'm cutting you out of my life. I don't want to hear from you or see you ever again. So with that, I'll say goodbye, and good luck with whatever you're going to do, which is most likely nothing.
All right then, Lucia, be that way. If you do this, there's no going back, so I hope in your head that you've made the right decision for yourself.
Excuse me? You need to pick up your phone right now. How dare you ignore my phone calls? This is important. Where the heck did you go in such a hurry? You need to get back here immediately. I mean it.
Well, you cutting me off was short-lived now, wasn't it? What are you talking about now, Lucia? You were the one who chased me away from here. If you wanted me to stay, you should have been a bit nicer to me. I'm already at home, and I don't plan on leaving it anytime soon.
Look, I understand all that, all right? But now I'm telling you to get back here, okay? What's so wrong with asking that?
Okay. What seems to be the problem now? What's so urgent that you need my help? I thought I was a stranger to you now, Lucia. You can't just say something terrible to me and then ask for my help. It doesn't work like that in the real world.
That's so not true. Fine. I take it all back. I didn't mean it, all right? It was just a bad fleeting thought I had since you weren't helping me out financially, okay? I just thought that you were supposed to be like a mother to me. I thought that you could do anything. Please, just come back here. I need your help.
Well, I'm sorry, dear. I'm afraid I can't get back over there. I've got beer all over my clothes. It would be illegal to drink and drive, you know. I'm also super disappointed in your attitude towards me, so I don't really want to be around you if you're going to speak like that to me.
Oh, come on, Aunt Maya. Don't say things like that. I really didn't mean to say what I did to you. You're my mother, right? I had no idea that you were going to do something at the wedding. I can't believe you were asked to give a speech by your relatives at the venue. All of our family members are really upset with me sending you away. If you're not here, I can't have the ceremony anymore. It would be a disaster.
Oh, is that what's going on? I had no idea they were going to feel this strongly about me not being there. but I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen after the way you've been talking to me lately. I suppose I must have said something to them while I was on my way out. They must be so upset that you drove me away like this.
Why would you say that to them when it's none of their business when it comes to our relationship? It makes me sound like I'm the bad guy.
Well, have you thought that maybe you're the bad guy in all this because you deny that I've helped you in any way for your entire life? I didn't want to be the bad guy, so someone obviously is, and I guess it's you. They were the ones that asked me why I was going home, so I told them the truth.
But you didn't have to go and tell them that I poured beer over you, did you? You were the one not listening to me. All you had to do was say that you were just going home to get something, like any other normal person would.
I didn't think it was a good idea to hide what had happened, Lucia. Besides, if you wanted me to keep it a secret, you should have said so in the beginning. First of all, why do you think I've done something wrong to you? Why do you care that they found out so badly?
Because I didn't think you'd have any idea who my fiancé's relatives were. How did they know what I did? Why did you speak to them? Why are you in contact with them? Do you know how weird and dodgy that is?
That's because I was assigned to give a speech at the wedding. I was supposed to welcome your fiancé to the family and say a few words to you both. He secretly gave me his contact information, then he asked me to give a speech, and I wanted to do that because I care about you.
But I don't understand why he'd go behind my back in the first place. So my fiancé wanted to connect with you for that reason?
Didn't I just say that? Yes, he did. We were in touch with each other about things that he wanted done at the wedding. You know, I really wanted to make your wedding day the happiest day in your life since you've been through so much misery. I put you first in my mind a lot, Lucia.
What the heck? You didn't need to do that at all, especially when I didn't even ask you to do a speech in the first place.
They heard that I raised you since your parents died in that accident. If you think about it, ordinary people would be very grateful to get that sort of help. So with that in mind, I was going to give a speech for you about how I raised you to see if you were thankful for that.
But I didn't know you'd do that, and you still went home even though I didn't know you were going to do that. His family are really annoyed at me. Do you not realize that? Even though I didn't do anything that bad to you.
Well, generally speaking, you did treat me poorly, didn't you?
I also went over and talked to Grandma too. Did you tell her what happened? She's such a weird person. I really don't get her sometimes.
I don't know about that. My mother, I mean your grandma, she's seen how hard I've worked to raise you.
What the heck? I've got no clue what's going on with you people. So now I've just got no one on my side now? Well, isn't that just great?
Well, what about your fiancé? Have you interacted with him at all today? Does he know what happened? I'm sure you've got your own reasons for saying what you said to me, right? I'm sure if you explain it to him properly, he'll understand you, right?
I really don't know about that. I've got no idea about how anyone's mind works anymore. When I talked about it, it felt like I was pouring oil on the sun. I was getting burned left, right, and center from everyone. They got mad at me because I was too immature or I never showed enough appreciation or something. I've heard what Grandma said to me about how I've been treating you.
Well, if you actually listen to her properly, you'll know that she's right about everything. I know that you don't appreciate me at all.
I asked my partner's parents, and they told me that you paid for most of the expenses for the ceremony. Is that true?
Oh, okay. Is that what we're talking about now? I guess it would be strange for someone that doesn't really know you to pay for your wedding ceremony. If I lent you the money and you knew about it, I wouldn't really care since I'd still be in your life, right? But since it's your own wedding and you treated me poorly, how about you pay me back for all the expenses I paid for?
Now wait just a minute. Are you kidding me? That's an impossible thing for me to do right now. I had no idea that you paid for most of the expenses, Aunt Maya. That's not fair at all. I shouldn't have to pay you back anything since I didn't know what you did. Look, you need to get back here. Otherwise, if things continue like this, the wedding will be called off. I can't have that, okay?
Oh yeah? Well, these things happen if you treat some of the only family you have like crap and only use them as a bank account. But I'm sure the situation will sort itself out over there. I guess your partner probably has doubts about marrying you now after what you did to me.
This can't possibly be happening right now. Please, Aunt Maya, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees right now. Please, come back immediately. I'll apologize to you properly when you get here. I didn't mean anything I said. I take it all back. Please, tell his family that you've forgiven me.
You know, Lucia, I think I've spoiled you too much throughout your life. Maybe it's because I felt sorry for you and wanted to do right by you, but you have turned out so horrible. I even helped you out when you were told to pay alimony for having your hands all over a married man. I was so angry, but I helped you out financially with that. It's because I've always helped you along the way, so you've never had to take the consequences of your own actions. I guess you've lost the ability to see what you've done and how you've treated people. I thought you'd know better at your age.
But that was back then. This is now. Hasn't me noticing what I did today was wrong not good enough for you?
Actually, now that I think about it, I never told your fiancé about your past involvement with married men, have I? Actually, no. I'm pretty sure I told someone on his side of the family. Oh, I remember now. I told your fiancé's uncle about your infidelities.
Excuse me, what did you say to them? You've got no right telling anyone anything about my own business. Just wait a minute. You didn't tell them everything, did you? You got no excuse to tell them any of that. Please don't say anything more to them, all right?
Lucia, if you can't accept what you've done and be honest with him, then I guess you're not a suitable person to get married to. Well, I'm certainly not proud of the things you've done. You've been in the wrong so many times, but you've always denied any wrongdoings. You have always been so good at hiding things from people. I finally understand what you're truly like now.
That's enough, Auntie. Come on. Stop being like this, okay? Would you just shut your mouth? I got way too much to deal with right now, and you're only making it worse for me. So just shut up with all the stories you have about me, and just get over here and fix what you've done. I need to get married today. You need to help me out.
Lucia, you're just a little bit selfish. All you've ever thought about is yourself, dear. I intend to distance myself from you until the end of my days. You really are just another stranger to me, and to be honest, I don't need a toxic niece like you in my life. I won't spoil you anymore. You need to experience hell at least once in your life, and I think your time has come. You need to think about what you've done. Once Lucia's fiancé and his family found out how she treated her Auntie Maya and saw Lucia in her true colors, the wedding ceremony was immediately canceled. As for Aunt Maya, she really hit it off with Lucia's fiancé's uncle. Maya is currently in a relationship with the intention to get married to him someday. When it came to Lucia and the wedding, it was canceled and she was cut off from her fiancé's family and her own family as well. She started working part-time to pay for the cancellation of the wedding ceremony that she owed to Maya. She was her niece that she raised like her own daughter, but Lucia treated her very badly in the end. Lucia needs to look at herself in the mirror and ask how she can treat people better so she doesn't end up alone forever. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.